Hello, everybody. You are tuned into Am I on Speaker? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your girl, Lady T. And y'all, can you believe we're on episode, what is this? This is 7 now? Oh my gosh. And I have a very special guest today because this is one of my favorite listeners, okay? Because she always tells me everything. She quotes everything I say when I say it on a podcast, okay? Shout out to her. I need y'all to welcome this amazing queen on the show today. You know, I love bringing y'all great guests, okay? But this is such an important person to me, okay? I feel like she got to help me get my start with modeling and everything. This has been an amazing journey because of her. I need you guys to welcome the executive director of the Full Figure Industry Awards, executive producer of the Full Figure Industry Awards. I got you. And the editor in chief of Queen Size Magazine. Tawana Blassingame is in the building. Hello, girl. How are you?
Hey girl, hey. I'm good. I'm
Hello.
good. I'm good.
Oh,
Can't
listen, the
complain.
orange looks good on you.
Thank you.
No, I know.
Thank
It's just,
you.
it's just, it's just how I do. I compliment, and we just look good out here in these streets. Okay, so you're going to talk to us about the Full Figure Industry Awards, which is coming out just in a few days. So you're going to talk to us a little bit about that, and then you're going to talk to us about the amazing publications that you've been putting out with Queen Size Magazine and how you got started with your journey. But first, I need my speakers, my fellow speakers out there, to get to know you. So of course, I'm going to do rapid fire questions with you, Tawana. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Yes, I know. You told me that this is the game that you wanted to do probably about 6 months ago. You were ready.
I
You
was
were
ready.
ready.
I was ready.
She was like, studied up. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm good.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We'll see. Okay. So I'm going to time you. We have to get through these in a good amount of time. Okay.
What's a good amount of time?
So a good amount of time, meaning whatever, 5, 10 minutes, probably less than 5 minutes. I want to see if you can do it in 2 minutes even. That'd be great.
2 minutes. How
Two
many
minutes.
questions?
Yeah. Not
How many
CP
questions?
time, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like 2 minutes.
All right. I got it. I got it.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be bad because
Oh God, I feel like this is gonna be bad too.
I've had conversations with you. I know this is going to be bad. This is not. She's going to be like, this is an award speech. I'm going to say what I need to say. But no. This is going to be good. I promise you. Okay. Let's put the timer on the clock. Oh, I forgot I don't have anybody here with me. I'm sorry about that. There's no real actual person here. I am going to I don't have a clock. So I'm just going to, we're just going to go based off of the time on the screen. So hopefully all my fans are going to get to know you. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So let's start off with, what is your favorite 90s TV sitcom?
Moesha.
Moesha? Wait, okay, you got to sing the theme song.
Mo to the, eat to the. Yes. I'm a huge Brandy fan, so.
Oh, you love Brandy?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Brandy song?
Brandy and Monica are my favorite.
Oh, so not sitting up in my room. So you like The Boy Is Mine?
I like all their songs.
All of them? Oh my
All
God.
of them. I can listen to all of them
On a regular basis.
on a regular basis.
Yeah, you would love. That's what that means. If you listen to Brandy and Monica's while sitting up in
No,
your room.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just love Brandy and Monica.
Okay, that's a little TV. That's a little tea spilling right there. I feel like there's more to that, but we'll circle back to that, you guys. Okay, all right. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Really?
Yep.
I barely see you wear it.
So funny thing is, I just had this conversation with somebody yesterday. I wear purple a lot, but lately I have been wearing pink a whole lot.
Yeah,
I don't know what's up with that. I
I
think
see
it's
that.
like my sister's spirit over me just wearing the pink, because I
Aw,
was not a pink girl. All of a sudden, like
you've been into it
30% of my
nonstop.
closet is pink.
Okay, I can understand that. Actually, that's a good cause. That's a good reason. I can't even make fun of you for that. No. That's good. That's good. Okay, what is your favorite dish? Your favorite food?
Shrimp scampi.
What? From Red Lobster? From Red Lobster?
No, no,
Oh, excuse me.
no,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no.
It's not classy enough.
So,
They're out of bankruptcy, so they're doing their thing. Don't play with
well,
them,
that's
Swan.
all right. That's all
Okay.
right. I'm not a huge fan, but I feel like Red Lobster is like the fast food seafood.
Fast food, seafood.
Seafood, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I,
And
I don't.
don't play with us.
No,
And
no,
do
no.
you not like your $15 3-course meal? If you don't, if you don't want the $15 3-course meal, then don't. Just don't. If you don't want endless shrimp, just say that then. Oh my god,
I don't know. Sorry, not a huge
a lot
fan.
of judgment. It's a lot
There's
of
a
judgment.
there's a restaurant called BJ's Brewery.
Oh, I like that.
They make the best shrimp scampi to me.
Do they?
I think.
I'm very disappointed in these answers. What's your favorite restaurant, girl? What's your favorite restaurant?
Um, I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite restaurant,
Mm-mm.
but you out here repping BJ's Brewery. Okay, what
I'm
is?
actually out here repping shrimp scampi.
Oh, right. She said, "Be specific with my set. My set is
Right.
scary. Represent." Do you put up an S also? Do you go like this in the streets?
No. I'm not part of the shrimp scampi gang.
Oh, okay. Shrimp Scampi gang, gang, gang. She was ready. Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Currently,
Yes.
um, I don't have one to be honest with you.
Mm,
I don't
you don't
at
have a
all.
current celebrity crush.
I don't. I
Who was
don't.
your former celebrity crush?
When I was younger, don't clown me though.
Mm-hmm. We won't.
Um,
We won't. I promise.
S- Scott Bale.
Scott Baio, the the actor. Wait, what was he in?
He was in why is it escaping me? Oh
It's
my
like
god.
no more. You don't even know what
I'm
movie.
sorry. I can't even remember. Like I
It's,
don't remember.
the name sounds familiar. Just give me one. What did he star in?
Scott Bale was in
Now I want to Google it.
Charles and Charles. Charles and Charles.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
Charles in charge.
mm,
Charles in
the
charge
the
of
dad.
my life. Hmm?
Was it the dad?
Don't you know? Next question.
All right,
But
I
you
was
not.
like,
I said don't clown me.
I said you got daddy issues. All right, that's that's something we gonna unpack that later. That's my last question. We're gonna
Dang.
unpack that later. That's
I used to be in love with Bobby Brown when I was younger.
what before the sugar, before the book of sugar.
Yes, yes.
So
Way
that's
before. Yes, yes, yes.
right. It's your prerogative. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's right. Absolutely.
I love it. Okay. What is your go-to? Well, I already found out what songs you like. Because I was gonna ask you who your favorite are. Oh, what CD is playing in your car currently? Or no, you don't play CDs. What songs are playing from the iTunes that you hooked up with the cord? Oh, I'm a millennial. What album are you playing in your car right now?
All right. So, ironically, I'm listening to Spotify, and I have a Brandy and Monica mix.
You have a Brandy and Monica mix. Do you also know you have a Brandy and Monica obsession? You know that? Did you know that as well?
I told you they were my favorite.
What's your favorite
That's
song from them?
I don't have a favorite song. I Monica, I guess I like
Mhm.
Angel of Mine.
Angel of mine.
Yeah.
Yo, when Monica had like when you could tell when she got her relaxer, it was relaxed. Like it was the most like
Oh
she
yeah.
was lit. It was something about her hair, her style. I can make a move when I want. It's something
But
about
the thing is, like, she's still like that. That's who Monica is.
yeah, she still is.
Oh, and ironically, today is Monica's birthday.
Yes, it is. Happy birthday, Monica. Go girl.
I
That's
told you I
what's
was a fan.
up. I love it. Okay, where's your favorite place to shop?
Amazon.
Did you say Amazon?
Amazon.
Oh, so you're the type that be hiding the
What
Amazon
am I buying?
boxes.
What am I
Amazon.
buying?
What are you buying on there?
Oh,
Oh,
okay. So
outfits,
when you say
clothes,
my favorite place to shop, what exactly am I buying? Is it clothing,
clothes.
clothes? It's Ashley Stewart.
Ashley. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, yeah, that's true.
You said unfortunately.
I was like, oh man.
Not
I
unfortunately.
thought you would have said something different. I was like, man, now like I don't mean unfortunate like that. I just mean man.
Clothing, Ashley Stewart.
Yeah, they always got the good sales. It's when
Eh,
they have $20 deals. It's mm, it be
Yeah,
good. It be
yeah.
good. If it gives you
Hashtag
the
clearance.
hashtag clearance. I always start off there, and then when I'm like, oh, maybe
Absolutely. Yep. Yep.
we're so
Yep.
cheap. I love us, Tawana. I love us. This is great. This is
Yeah.
fantastic. Um, who is? Let me see. I feel like you killed the rapid fire questions. I'm gonna give you one more question.
Okay.
What are you currently watching? Is there a TV show you're currently watching?
Yes.
What are you
I
watching?
am right now. I am catching up on all the Queensmen.
All the Queensmen with Eva Longoria. Mm,
Yes.
with the
Yes.
hot men.
I am catching up on that. I'm almost done with season 2.
Mm. And that the men that are in the strip club? Okay.
Yep.
Are you
Yep.
also in Heat? Just tell us, Tawana.
It's
Are you also
no.
what's
No.
going on over there? Talk to us.
Mm-mm, absolutely not. The way them men get on, oh no, no thanks.
The way the men they be
Mm-mm.
okay. So you got some other type stuff on your this is taking a turn. Rapid fire has turned into Heat. Rapid,
So I'm curious to know what people think of me now.
yeah, because you're showing your true colors here. It's very interesting. I didn't know this side of you, but yes. What was your favorite magazine to read growing up?
Hype hair.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Hype hair and
Mhm.
Ebony was my second favorite.
Ebony. Why? What's wrong with Jet? You ain't like Jet? It was small,
Um,
compact, and you could take it anywhere.
it's not that I didn't like it. It was
Mhm.
just, it's not. It wasn't the one that I gravitated to.
Okay, so it
I
just
mean,
wasn't
like
for
when
you.
you have a favorite, it's just just my favorite. You know,
I like.
Nothing comes between me and my favorite.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we know. We know Heat. We know what's up. Rapid. We know. Okay. What's one thing that no one knows about you that you can share with us? What's one thing? It could be a talent, a skill, anything.
So this usually surprises people. Um, and it probably surprised you at some point, but I'm goofy as hell.
Oh,
I
okay.
love dad jokes. Like I love them.
I actually did not know that about you until um let me see. This year. Yeah, because I thought you didn't like me for the first 2 years. So
You amongst a lot of people thought that I did not like
you would think you would change the trait at that point. You think you
it's no, it's just I'm an introvert, right?
are
And
you?
so
But
I'm
you're everywhere.
very
You go to every event.
I because I have to.
Oh, okay. Sorry about
you
that.
know?
There you go.
So I usually like to keep to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually in my thoughts. And so when people approach me, it's
Mm-hmm.
they get the facial expression that,
That's exactly it.
I was in my head. I wasn't
Mhm.
even paying attention to you walking up to me. But now that you're here, it's like, hi. But that first reaction is like, oh, did you see how she looked at you? Like
That's
I was
exactly
not even paying you any attention.
it.
So
I'm
most
not
people
even.
think that.
It's even worse that you're not even paying us attention
It's,
and you're so unbothered by us.
it's not that. Again, I'm an introvert.
Okay.
I'm not the one really that walks up and talk to people
Okay.
unless I have to.
Okay. Got you.
And so I don't if I don't really know you, I don't know what that and this is speaking from an introvert. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that initial conversation is going to be like. I don't know what it's going to feel like for me because
Right.
honestly, when I have uncomfortable conversations with people, that
Right.
means I don't know you, you don't know me, and we just having a back and forth conversation. I don't know where this
Mhm.
conversation is going. It's when I walk away from the conversation, honestly, I feel drained because I
Oh,
feel like it
it
took
took a lot
so
of
much.
energy out of you
Yeah,
to
it
like
did.
go through that as an intro. Oh, so my best friend is an introvert also. So
Yeah.
she was at the fashion show, District Curse fashion show. But she's an introvert also, and like she's like, I can only use but so much energy in one day to deal with people. So I understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. So it's not malicious or nothing.
Hmm.
It's just how I am. It's just I'm usually just very to myself. But once I get to know people and
Hmm.
I know when I have a conversation with you, I know where the conversation is going. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Hmm.
I'm more open to just being giddy. And then, when you really get to know me, then you'll get to know that I'm goofy as hell.
It's true. I was like, oh my God, I love this version of you. It took so long to just get in there though, and just to your heart is just past the swamp that was covering it.
I have trust issues as well. Like I've
Okay.
been burned by too many people, so it's like
Mhm.
I'm very protective of my space.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
makes sense.
I feel like most people have agendas, and it's like, okay, what do you want?
Oh my gosh. So that really has become like my life too. And I really feel like, okay, I'm so glad you said that because I was like, how is it possible? A lot of people are very like protective. I'm very protective of like my like surrounding people, my group, my circle. And I'm like, no one can do them any harm. But, my friends are like, you got to back up a little bit. Like, you're too protective of us. So I understand where you're coming from with like, you don't want to be like burnt by anybody. You just want your people, the people
Yeah,
that you know, the good people to like
yeah,
surround you, right?
right. It took a lot of energy for me to get to know the people in my circle.
Mm,
And so it's like to start letting people in, it's like that takes a lot.
right. It's true. It's true. It's
So
true.
it's not that I'm being mean to people. Like,
Mm,
people walk around and be like, someone hates me. It's not that
yeah.
I hate you. It's I don't know you.
Mm, dang, that was deep. Listen, a whole beef was squashed. I mean, we didn't have beef, but there
I
was
thought we did because when you walked up to me one day, you was like, I thought you hated me. And I was like, wait,
I
what?
said that to you at the District of Columbus fashion
No.
show. Tawana, you
No.
hugged me. I was like, oh, hold on, what is going on now? Like, I am so confused. It's like, you
No.
love me now? Or I really
I, but you know what? So when I used when I was watching your show, when I first learned about you and I was watching your show, I was like, oh my God, I love her energy, right?
Yeah.
And I was telling Gabby, I was like, she's pretty cool. And then we went out to dinner. You still thought I hated you after
Yes,
that. It's,
definitely. Hmm.
and that
Yeah.
was me getting to know Tiffany,
Yeah.
right? And so I was still getting to know the
Hmm.
Tiffany. And
Okay.
we saw each other again in a few months. And every time I walked away from you, it's like I never walked away with anything bad. Like I was collecting all of the good, all of the good. And I was like, okay, I can mess with
It's
her.
like you're investigating us. You're like, okay, I got to see
And
how she acts in this
it's true.
situation. How is she here? How is she? Okay, I like how she acts here. Okay, so and the first thing you said to me, I remember when we were shooting for the photo shoot, and you were just like, "You are a goofball," and I was like, "Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know you did not know." I was like, "Did Gabby not warn you? Did Gabby
And I
not like
love
Gabby
that.
Simone?" I like, what's going on? Like you, I figured she told you already, and you were like, "This has been." Remember, we were just picking out outfits for me to wear to the photo shoot.
Yeah.
You were like, "This is gonna be interesting," and I was like, "Yeah, everything with me is, honey, everything."
I think most people that know me
Mhm.
know, don't give me your opinion of somebody else because it's
Mhm.
not going to matter because
Right?
I have to get to know them. And I don't need to know what you think about them. I don't need to know what you
Yeah.
think I'm going to think about them. But if it's somebody that off the bat,
Hmm.
don't even bother, right? They'll
Right.
tell me, girl, mm-mm.
You like no, not. And I agree with that. That makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
now you did terrible. That went
Wait,
over.
hold on. You just said a few minutes ago, oh my God, you're killing this. Did you mean kill bad kill?
No, I meant like at first you were 9 minutes ago you were killing it. Now you killed it, meaning like it's dead. You
It's dead. I did
definitely
horrible. Okay. All right.
you definitely went about 15 minutes overtime.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
this had nothing to do with the rapid fire questions. but but I learned so much more about you. I am actually okay with it. You still lost. You still did terrible.
Oh,
But but my viewers learned something about you, and that's fantastic. Okay.
okay. A
But
plus.
you know what? That's a plus. That's good. Okay, so now we get to get into the nitty gritty, okay? Because first we got to talk about the Full Figure Industry Awards. I'm so excited. Tawana, oh my gosh. Let me tell you, last year, just being in the room, a room full of shakers. It was amazing. Can you talk to me a little about the goal of the fires and why it's so important to the plus community?
Well, because we don't have anything like it. And when I say we don't have anything like it, we have shows that people get honored at shows,
Mm-hmm.
fashion shows. We have, you know, award shows that are popping up now where they include some of the plus models and some of the plus industry, but it's not an exclusive plus award show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I felt like it was something that was needed. It was one thing that we just did not have. I remember Gwen used to always say, you have to find what we don't have, right? And then tackle that.
Okay.
Because,
Okay.
a lot of us are doing the same thing. What is that missing element from the plus industry? And I felt like this was one thing that we were missing. We don't have just an award show just for us.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, somebody should do it, right?
And you didn't know after speaking those words, it would be you.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be me.
Mm-hmm.
So, there used to be one a while ago in the UK, right? And I
Okay.
don't know that many of us knew about it because it's in the UK. But and I remember, and when you come to the show, you'll hear me talk about this often. I remember saying it to Phil. I was like, Phil, you know what we should do? We should do an award show, right? And then Phil is like, yeah, go ahead, do it. And then Phil fires off all these questions. I was like, yeah, I don't have the answer to all those questions yet.
Right.
Like it just came to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, one thing I do like about him is that he holds me accountable for the things that I want to do. And so we didn't let this thing go. And then I remember mentioning it to my cousin, and he was like, yeah, come over, let's talk about it. So we went to PA, we was talking about it, just ironing out the details of what it was that I wanted to do. And they was like, well, you should do it. We'll support you. And I was just like, yeah, we're gonna do it. And I kept saying, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I was scared to do it because it's a huge undertaking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember mentioning it to Aubrey. And we used to host these holiday parties with Gwen DeVoe and some a few other brands every year. And I remember Aubrey said, "Oh, you should announce it at the show." And I was like, "Wait, what? No, I ain't ready to do that." He was like, "No, it's time to do it. You should do it. If you don't do it, I'm gonna do it." And so I had to do it. And then one thing about me is once I put it out there, I can't take it back because now I'm a person of my word. I say
Right.
I'm gonna do it, I have to do it. And so we set it in December of 2018,
Oh,
and November of 2019 was our first show.
oh my goodness. Right before COVID hit.
Yeah.
right before the
Yeah.
pandemic.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. But it started off all with Queen Size Magazine, correct?
Absolutely. Yep. It was birthed from Queen Size. And with the magazine itself, I always wanted to write for a magazine. Reading Hyper magazine growing up and
Yeah.
Ebony, I was like, I want to write for a magazine. And then, when I didn't get the opportunity to do so, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start my own because I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me no, right? So my first magazine, some people who have heard this story will know, my first magazine wasn't Queen Size. My first magazine was called The Royal Circuit,
Mm,
and it was about the circuit community,
okay.
right? Or the biker clubs, the social clubs, the truck clubs. It was about that. And I did that for a year, but it wasn't my passion because I'm not in any of those clubs.
Right.
And so, they would invite you to come out to the parties and stuff. And they do a lot for the community. But after a year, it was like I felt like I was telling the same story with a different industry.
Mm.
So I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm bored. I cannot go to another party. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, I always know, and this is things that I tell people, if you're going to do something, it has to be something that you're passionate about. It has to be something that you can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm a plus size chick. So let me, let me do this magazine and have some plus size chicks tell their story on how we are just great and fabulous. So it started out as a
Yeah.
lifestyle publication, right?
Hmm.
Because just because we're plus does not mean that we are fabulous, doesn't mean that we're limited. We can't do what other people do. We are just as smart.
Hmm.
And for a year, it was just completely lifestyle. And one of my writers that came on, she was like, we should do fashion. And I was like, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, jeez.
Because
Okay.
I grew up as a tomboy. I didn't know much about fashion. I had to learn about it.
Mm,
So she came in and she did the fashion piece. And then, I was going out to the fashion shows. And over the years, I just had to learn the industry, learn about fashion. And 13 years later, here we are.
whoa, that's amazing. And honestly, it's been such a great journey for you. But I know you've experienced some hardships along the way, of course. Talk to us about kind of getting through that to kind of, you know, you were determined. I mean, I know you've been through a lot, but like you came out on top because look how many years it's now been in
Yeah.
effect, and everyone looks forward to it. The full figure industry award is something that everyone looks forward to.
So the hardships for QSM first is I had to learn one again. I didn't know anything about publication,
Hmm.
and I had to learn every aspect of the publication arena. I had to learn every aspect of the fashion arena.
Mm.
When I say everything, I had to learn everything. I had to learn makeup. I had to learn photography. I had to learn, fashion. I had to learn everything, and it was tough and it takes a lot. And I didn't know anything about putting together layouts and stuff, but I had to learn that. And you get to these points where, one month you're selling publications because for the first 10 years we were print and digital.
Hmm.
And some months it's like, oh, you will sell 5 magazines, and some months, you'll sell 500. It's
Hmm.
like the up and downs.
Right,
And
of
I
course.
was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. And then people are not as grateful. People are
Oh,
not as supportive. And
oh
it's
yeah.
like, but one thing I do say is like, it has to be your passion. It has to be what you love. Like, if this is what you love doing, keep doing it.
That's right.
And I was like, queen size has to be more. It has to be more than just a publication.
Right.
And that's when I was like, okay, we have to do the award show because we have to do something else. I wasn't doing fashion shows. Mm-mm. Nope, not my thing. Not my thing.
Hmm.
And so here we are doing the full figure industry awards. But the goal, to answer your original question, the goal is to be part of the mainstream award season.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
That I love that. I love that. And not to brag or anything like that, but I have been featured on the cover of Queen Size Magazine
Yes, you
for
have.
2023, the baddie. So
The
I had
baddie.
the honor of doing that. And then now this year, I am nominated for a the outstanding entertainer category, the Full Figure Industry Awards. So I will be there. I'm so excited. There's so many great people in my category of bias, and just everybody in there. They're so talented, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what an honor to just be in the category. So what can we expect to see? Because I'm en route. What can we expect to see at the award ceremony this year?
Well, fashion number one,
Hey, of course.
because this is our Oscars, our BTs, this is our Tonys, this is
Hmm.
ours, this is for us.
Right. Hmm.
And so we're going to give you that red carpet experience. We're going to give you that award show experience.
Hmm.
So when you come, just expect, you know, to feel like you're sitting at the BET Awards,
Hey,
without the B, 'cause
I love
the,
it.
the old school BET Awards, not the EBT Awards
Oh,
today.
okay. Okay, the old school ones where
Yeah,
anything could have happened. Yes, I
yeah,
remember those days. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yes.
Okay.
And
All right.
and when you do come, if you do come, when you do come,
Yeah.
just you're going to get to meet a lot of the heavy hitters in the industry as well. So definitely come with your business cards, definitely come ready to network, because there are going to be some people there that you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I even me, sometimes I'll be like fangirl, and sometimes I'm like, oh my god.
Yes, it's a great place to network. I know y'all told me like this is where I need to be. It's an excellent community to be a part of course. I didn't realize how close the plus community was. I felt kind of alone. I used to say this story all the time to you and to, Gabby, of course, but like I really felt kind of alone out here in Maryland. And I'm like the only like plus size like TV host, the lifestyle host. So it was kind of like, okay, I gotta represent, but it feels a little lonely. So it's great to, see others out there, like this. So it's a great place, of course, to network, to meet other people, and just to see what they're doing. And I feel like I've made so many connections based off of the Full Figure Industry Awards. I had Gwen DeVoe on my show twice now. Geez, she was modeling one time and I interviewed her another time. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. But just, having that experience, with this community and this network of people has been literally amazing and top tier. Now, are there any specific awards that you're excited to see be presented?
No, but I'm always excited to hear the speeches.
Really?
Yes, it's the speeches. When I tell you, sometimes I'm backstage, I'm crying along with people because it's the speeches.
Mm.
It, we work very hard in this industry, and
Mm-hmm.
to be recognized um, at home, and when I say at home by your own, to be
Yeah.
recognized is, it's a good thing. I got hair on my face. It's an amazing feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So people get up there, and it's like most people that get up there is like, I didn't think I was going to win. It's like, and then the tears. It's like, I've worked hard, and to be seen, it's you know, I'm backstage like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God. Like,
And
so
you're crying,
excited.
you're crying, they're crying.
Yes, yes. And
You
I
crew,
love
they
it.
crew, we crew together. Yes, girl.
I love That's my favorite part about the whole show, to be honest with you. Listening to the speeches.
Okay, got you.
My favorite part.
Excellent. Okay, now I need you to talk to me about the show. I need to know these things. Can you tell me who's hosting, and then I want you to also tell me what you plan on wearing. That's what I want to hear.
So this year, Reggie May and Madeline Jones are coming back
Hey,
again to host the
okay. They
show.
did a great job. That's perfect
Yes,
actually.
they're great together. They're
Mhm.
great. And so they have graciously accepted my invitation to come back and host this year. Our red carpet hosts are going to be Leah Moore and Jeannie Ferguson Goodlow. They are going to be on the red
You gotta say good
carpet.
luck because she's
Yes,
fresh off the marriage
you
train.
have listen. If nowadays, if you just say Jeannie Ferguson, she's gonna be like, Goodlow.
Mm, good, but don't
She's
play.
gonna say, don't forget the
Don't
Goodlow.
forget
Yes, yes,
add
yes.
it on, or else Taj will beat you up. But yeah, okay.
That part. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so they're all coming back, and I'm gracious to have them. Um, the categories, we have entertainer. Now, here's a funny thing: we don't do internally, the team we don't do nominations. We don't nominate people, right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody is nominated by the public,
Mhm.
right? And so when we get the nominations, and we have to hand them off to the next committee, is I look at the names, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I see you. And some people, I have to research, and that's a good thing because we're getting new people.
Right.
But I'm excited when I see certain people nominated, and then when I don't see certain names, I'm like, damn, why you ain't nominate this person?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always like, when I see people I know, I'm like, yes, all right, I see you. So congratulations on your nomination. And then of
I
course you
know.
have the
Mhm.
photographer, outstanding stylist, emerging plus models, outstanding plus models,
Yes.
big
Makeup
and
artist, right?
tall, huh?
Makeup artist, right?
Makeup artists as
Yeah.
well, stylists as well, silver fox.
Hey,
We
I like that
really
category.
try to capture everybody in the industry. I know
And the
there are
male.
some
I like the male
people like,
here
I
also.
don't see where I fit in, and I'm like, well, talk to me more about that. Let's see what we can do about that. But it
Okay.
can't be you can't be a category of one. Like
It can't just be you
It can't just be you,
in every
right?
category.
There needs to be more people. Like we're
We
not gonna
should make
create a
room for
category so you
everybody,
can win
but
every year.
it's got to be a joint effort. It can't be. We got to make room for everybody, but
Right, right, right.
no, I totally understand. I said, okay, who are you wearing? What are you gonna wear?
Sydney's Closet.
Hey, yeah. Me too,
Yes,
actually.
yes. That's what's
Based off
up.
of based off of you wearing it last year.
I love it. I love. Well, listen. Can you
Three
please
outfit
show me
changes.
your dress? Cause I don't need you. I told them make sure nobody picks this dress.
Oh, but
So,
I don't think we'll have the same dress.
oh, we better not. You send me a picture of your dress. I need to see your dress.
Does it have a slit?
All their dresses have slits.
They do. I just realized. Do they? No, not all of them. No. There's a few that didn't have any.
99% of their dresses have
Have a
slits.
slit. Is
Yes.
it off the shoulder? Let me send this joint back. Let me send.
I'm gonna need you to send me a picture of this damn dress and stop playing with me.
No, like let me go ahead on and just. I was like, based off of what y'all did last year, I was like, all right, yo, Sydney's Closet is clearly it. But you rocked all your dresses, all your looks were fabulous last year.
Thank you. Much
All
appreciated.
a billion of them.
My last year, what did I wear last year? One was Sydney's Closet.
All a billion dresses that you wore last year.
Yeah. I'm not. My team always makes me do 2 looks.
Yeah.
I'm a one and done girl. Like once I get dressed, this is all I want to wear. I don't want to change my clothes unless I'm changing the pajamas. But they're like, no, you have to change looks. I was like,
Yeah.
right.
So they do some wardrobe changes. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that. The whole wardrobe change thing, like in the middle of the
Yes.
event. That's still a
I
little
think
bit
my
new for me.
second dress last year, I want to say my second dress was it the pink dress?
Yeah, was it? I thought it was like a lavender purple, like no. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Obviously, I wear too many
One
gowns.
was blue. One was blue.
One was blue. That was definitely Sydney's Closet. And I do not remember.
I thought you had 3 looks, but okay.
No, I had 2 looks. 3 is extreme. I would not do 3 looks.
Okay. Okay. That makes
Mm-mm.
sense. She's
I
like,
think my
is that
dress
what I get
last
out?
year, I want to say it was the pink dress from Robert E. Knight. I want to say that's what it was.
Oh, I love me some Robert E. Knight. I need
Oh
him to
yes.
get dressed one day.
Yeah, he dresses me down too.
Really? Oh, God.
Yes.
I love him. I know Jeannie put me on to him too.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see. Of course, I can't wait to see the looks. Oh my goodness, the looks are
Well,
going
you
to
got
be
to show me your
delicious.
dress. I'm not showing you my dress, but you have to show me your dress.
So I have to show you my. Come on, that's not even like. Tawana, that's not fair. That's not even fair.
Tiffany, if you,
Are there tickets left? Oh, hold on, real quick. Are there tickets actually left for the
right.
fight?
So earlier today, we had 12 tickets left.
Mm-hmm.
That was earlier today. So that's where I'm going to stand right now.
Okay.
So if people do want to get tickets, they can go on our website and get the tickets, theffias.com, THEFIAS.com, and purchase your tickets. We do not sell tickets at the door.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So it's got to be online then.
You have to buy your ticket before you get there. We do not sell tickets at the door. We set up for the number of people that we have tickets for.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, and there will be like a before party, right? For like the actual
The VIP party
VIP.
is invite only.
Okay.
So it's for our nominees, our sponsors, our honorees, and our presenters. This year is the first year that we actually sold VIP tickets. Those went in 2 days, so we don't have any more. So if you were lucky enough to grab a VIP ticket, then you are invited to the VIP hour. And of course, we have our executive Chef Gary, back. Um, I'm excited. We did our food tasting already. I'm just so excited for him
Oh,
to
you didn't bring
feed
me nothing.
y'all.
The whole food tasting didn't bring me nothing. Wow, that's crazy.
Yes,
You got own
yes, yes,
people.
yes.
Mm.
And then, of course, we have our signature drink, the Firefly.
Oh, okay.
So the
That's
Firefly is FFIA fly.
Well, I figured.
But for the
Tawana.
people that don't know, that's
Tawana.
our signature drink.
You didn't even say fire.
No,
You know,
it's not fire. It's fire.
it's fire. I know. I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
But some people be like, "Oh, I'm coming to the fears this year." The who? Where they at?
Fears, not the fears, not
The
the
fears,
sneaker,
the
like
the
this,
peepers, the pipers.
like the sneaker.
we can call we
Oh,
can call
FUBU.
them.
FUBU. There was a
Yeah. Yeah.
people are a hot mess. But no, they definitely support. I support also. How can people find out more information then?
So you can go on. I'm Googleable.
Okay, excuse me,
Yeah.
Google. Okay, Google search. Okay,
I'm
type
definitely
it in, type
Googleable.
it in. Don't play with it.
Right. So for the Full Figure Industry Awards, our website is thefires.com.
Hmm.
Our social media across the board, the Full Figure Industry Awards. Um, our Queen Size Magazine
Yeah,
is, Queen Size Magazine across the board.
USM baby.
Website, it's all spelled out, Queen Size Magazine. You can find
Okay.
us on all social media platforms, and you can find us on our website at queensizemagazine.com. And if all else fails, and you only remember my first and last name, you can go to my website, tawanablassingame.com.
Hey.
And everything that I do, you'll be able to be linked there. So the fires is on there, QSM is on there. I also make soaps. So if anybody wants to buy soaps, handmade soaps, I make soaps as well. So, you can go on
Awesome.
my website.
I'm on. So, what one piece of encouragement could you give to the other people?
Be yourself because everybody else is taken. Um,
I like that. I like
that's
that.
yes. I think a lot of people get into this industry and other industries because they are inspired by somebody else or somebody else's journey. And
Hmm.
then they want to take a walk in those shoes.
Right.
Like you're not going to end up in the same exact place as somebody else. You can't walk in somebody else's shoes. You can only walk in your own shoes.
Right.
So, we all have our own personal journeys. So you have to walk that journey and stay true to yourself. Stay true to what you want to do because if it's for you, it's going to be for you.
That's
If
right.
it's
That's
not, then, you know, Sky Daddy, as Phil call him,
right.
will, guide you in the right way. No,
That's
no,
right.
baby, you're going the wrong way. Move on over here.
Uh huh.
Yeah. And
Snap, snap, snap. She just
right. And
snapped
then,
that.
another thing I tell people is, you may get into doing one thing, right? Like me, I got into publication. I was doing Royal Circuit. And you may find that that's not what you want to do, right? And so learn about the industry. I want to be in this industry. So
Right.
where do I personally fit in? So you have to figure out where you personally fit in. And
Right.
it may not be where you started at. You may end up somewhere else. And it's okay. It's okay to explore. But it's not okay to be somebody else. Be yourself.
I like that. Okay, and now you get to ask me one question. I don't know,
Oh,
whatever's on your heart, whatever you desire, you get to ask me one question, darling.
damn.
Um,
I wasn't ready for this one.
yeah, I know. You get to ask me whatever it is that you want. I hate this part of the show, but definitely ask me ask me one question that you really want to know, whatever your burning desire is.
Okay. All right. First of all, happy belated birthday.
Thanks,
Um, One question.
Phil. Hmm.
Um,
Oh, this is. I don't like how you're thinking. It's
I
kind of
got
sticky
it.
a little
I
bit.
got it. I had to put on my editor in chief hat.
Yeah. It's you
Okay.
don't have to. You can put on Tawana.
It's
You can just put on Tawana.
all the same person.
It's all the same person. You can just
All the
you just
same
put
person.
her on, and because there was a nice version of her that was in the beginning of the show. So maybe she'll be kind to me with this question.
Okay. So here's my question to you. How did you get your start into the industry that you work in?
What girl? Me?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Tawana.
You said anything.
Why is this the burning question?
Because I feel like I talk to you a lot, and I feel like that's one of the questions I've never really asked you.
Really?
Um, I asked you a lot on your interview with Queen Size Magazine.
That's
I
what
asked.
I was just thinking. I was like, wait, we did the interview
So
last.
here's the thing. I asked you your why. I didn't
Mm.
ask you your how.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I got my start because basically I went to school for broadcast journalism. I went to college, I went to my bachelor's and my grad degree, and I couldn't get a job when I came out. So I went into I really wanted to be a radio host actually. Ta-da, look at me here. Uh, so I wanted to be a radio host, couldn't get a job in anything basically. So then I started being a newspaper reporter, making like $35 a story. And then I just kept going to different um publications. Like I was at the PG Sentinel, then I was at Southern Maryland newspapers. While I was at Southern Maryland newspapers, I was commenting. TMZ Live reached out. I was commenting on TMZ Live, and I was like, oh my gosh, this could work for me. Maybe I could do commentary. I really love it. And then I would do that like once, twice a month. And then I was writing for a blog. I was hungry and I was doing podcasts and stuff like that. So that was really like my, I don't know. Oh my God, I loved all of it. Anyway, I finally got a job at the TV station I work at now. And I was an assignment editor and I was like, I really want to do a little bit more. I want to do entertainment news. I love entertainment news because I love TMZ. I love People Magazine. I love the Shade Room. I love all these different publications. And I was like, I really want to do this. And that was when I was like, let me pitch myself to have my own entertainment news segment. And I did. I pitched myself. And our news shows were like, we're good. But Be More Lifestyle upstairs was like, we need to spice up our show and this is what we're looking for. So I had to pitch myself. That's why I always teach people like how to pitch themselves. So from there, I would always like anytime the hosts of the show were out, I would like fill in from like time to time. And because I was like willing to fill in and it was like good. It was fun because I was still acting like myself and my goofy self and stuff. But I had to serious up for like those medical ones that I had to do.
Oh
So
boy.
but it was good practice because I got to do like, I don't know, it was just so much fun to me. And I was like, oh, this is fun. This is nice. And I was just like, no, I'll stick to spilling the tea with Lady T though. And then God was like, girl. So then, so then I began being on the show every day. I was like a constant contributor. I was a fill-in host. And then now lifestyle host, it's just been an incredible journey, but I have to give all thanks and praise to God because sometimes it felt like I was like, oh man, like they're not gonna like me. I'm like, I'm plus size and I'm funny, but there was always those thoughts behind my mind, but I always put myself together well. I always had my makeup done. I always had a beautiful outfit on. Of course, I was shopping at Ashley Stewart, Lane Bryant, Eloquy, just anywhere that would give me some kind of outfit. Sometimes I walked into Burlington Coat Factory and was like, I just need something for this segment I'm doing tomorrow. And I just had to learn how to put myself together well to be on TV, as a plus size, entertainer, especially. So, but this has always been my dream and I get to live it out every single day. And it is such a blessing. People don't understand. Like, I saw this where I am now. I saw this years ago, a decade ago in like a dream. And it just looked like a dream. And I did not think I'd be here. So,
That was
yeah,
your
that's
vision.
it.
That was the vision you were given.
Yes, it's so interesting to see myself kind of doing it now. So
I
when you
love
talked
that.
about that, I was like, I feel you, sis. You
Yeah.
knew you were gonna do something, but like it's deep down there, but like how do I bring it out? And like I tell you, the ways were made. Thank you, God.
I love that. I love that. Good for
Yeah,
you.
that was
Good
the
for you.
fast version, because girl, that was a lot to pack in too.
Listen, I know, and you got the condensed version as well.
I
'Cause-
did okay, good. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to like keep her on for too long, but I was like, let me just give her the fast forward version. But every time somebody
Mhm.
asks me that, I'm like, wow, I forget that I kind of went through a lot in regards to this stuff and like the hardships and I just knew I was like, okay, I know she went through it also. So I
Yeah,
don't take these moments for granted. Even doing this podcast and just seeing your comments every single time, my face lights up because I'm like, oh my God, she's quoting me. She actually listened. Like,
I do. I
I
do.
love it. You don't know how much it means to me. And I always wanted to tell you that. And I was like, she probably doesn't understand. She probably just thinks I'm just be us in it, but it's a blessing to just see.
Well, here's the thing.
Mhm.
I had my own podcast for 5.5 years. Right. I
Oh,
did
really?
podcast. Right. I had a podcast called Girl Can We Talk.
Hey,
And
I
I
like
did
that
that.
name.
Yes, I did it for five
Bring
and a
it
half
back.
years.
Bring it
Bring
back.
it back. I probably wouldn't bring it back. I'll
Uh-huh.
probably bring back a different version of it because I had two other co-hosts, and I
Okay.
don't want them to think that they own any stake in that. So, you
Oh,
know,
that's okay. And it could even be the queen size. It could be a queen size podcast, or you can change the name of it. You can do so much with it, and it's just like doing your fireside chats. I like those too. Um, it's a
that's
vibe.
the reason why I do the fireside chats and with QSM and the fires is because it's I get that urge to go back and do podcasting sometimes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I can do some fireside chats to get that out the way and
Oh, anytime you
quench
feel it.
that thirst for a minute.
I was like, she's probably feeling it again. She was like, I just need to do it real quick.
I do. I love it.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, well, real quick, can you shout out your team, shout out your the Fires team.
Sure. Phil, of
Phil,
course.
you the best.
Phil is the best. Everybody needs themselves a Phil, but they can't have mine. Um, so Phil is
Hmm.
for QSM and the Fires. He's on both
Yes.
teams.
Hmm.
The Fires, Gabby is also out on our team.
That was
So shout out to her.
amazing.
Joy is our volunteer coordinator. Shout out to her. And
Yeah.
of course, Reggie is our script writer and our host. Maddie is
Hey.
our host. Gwen is the voice for the show.
Yes, the voice
Yes.
of God. I love it.
Yes. And so if I forget anybody, I'm so sorry. But and Aubrey,
And
sorry, can't
Aubrey.
forget Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Aubrey. That's
Good
the
go.
Fires, and QSM is me, Phil, and Ashley Walker and Sheena Passell.
Ashley, oh, I love her so much. I love her spirit. So you have a good team around you. Well, thank you
Yeah,
so much, Tawana, for joining us today. And we cannot wait to take part in the fires. I'm so excited.
I
Um,
am too.
and it's going to be an amazing event. So we look forward to seeing, and we got to do a recap. I feel like I should do like a recap with you or something.
We have to
So
do a recap of the
yeah,
show. We have
I feel
to.
like we got to. I feel like we
Yes.
need to. It's a must. Me, you, and Jeannie and Gabby. I feel like it'd be a nice little four-way chat.
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting ideas now. Okay, let me calm down. But it's going to be an amazing event. Make sure you're following the Full Figure Industry Awards, the Fires, and Queen Size Magazine because there's going to be a lot of updates on their social media as well. Make sure you follow me at My Fair Lady T. And this podcast is going on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. It's going on Amazon, Apple. And if I forget one, just know that you can get it where, most of your podcasts are available. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Tawana, for letting me put you on speaker, girl.
Thank you.
You're the best, girl. I'm so
Thank
excited. Thank you so
you.
much, Queen. You are amazing.
You are too.
Thank you. All right. Till next time. Bye.